Hello, YouTube family. Auntie is here. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. The wig shaking, the giggles, the laughs, it's all. And then I get serious sometimes. Can we start off with a hug? Come on. Woo, a lot of people need a hug. We're going to get to that. First, I want to clarify something. When I do this, when I say fan of sausages, I'm not talking about short men because short men don't. No, they're short men who's like, ooh. This does not mean short men. It's not a diss to short men because there are some incredible short men out here. Let's send prayers out to singer Brandy. She had a medical incident at her home in Los Angeles today. She had to be admitted to the hospital. They're saying it was a seizure. She is surrounded by her parents and her family, but send out prayers to her. I love Brandy, a beautiful woman. I think she is an underrated talent. But let's send prayers out to singer Brandy. They say it was an incident. That they're not sure how the incident happened, but they're saying it was some kind of seizure that she had. Shakeup's coming to The Voice. First off, Blake Shelton, who has been with the show since the beginning, he is leaving after next season. He said this show has changed his life. He met his wife, Gwen Stefani, but he is leaving. And I think he holds the record for having the most winners on The Voice. Now, John Legend is leaving. Camila Cabello is leaving. Gwen Stefani, they're all leaving. The new season will include Kelly Clarkson, Chance the Rapper, Niall Horan, who was in the group One Direction. But who's going to replace Blake Shelton? That's going to be interesting, but he's leaving the show. Tia Mowry, sister, announced, I'm divorcing Corey Hardrick. He's from the show All American. They say the two could reconcile. Now, reconciling can be a good thing, but don't be jumping on social media with your business that I'm divorcing him. Is it for attention, or you don't realize how serious marriage is? A serious thing, and divorce is serious. You can't say things in the heat of anger, the heat of the moment, and run to social media. I'm divorcing them. Now you're going to have a change of heart, and I love you. Girl, you could have kept that to yourself. Marriage is up and downs, good days, bad days. You don't run to social media with divorce proclamations. You just don't. Hopefully they won't break up. One couple that is breaking up, and to me it was too much for social media, is Cynthia Bailey from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She married Mike Hill. He's a college sports analyst. 2 years ago, they had the splashiest, most elegant, gorgeous wedding. They're divorcing. They've been separated for months. So how long were you two actually married? A wedding and a marriage are two different things. Just say you want a wedding where you want to dress up, be pretty, have great music, a band, the hall, your girls, the guys. But marriage is something else. See, he got a job, but she got let go from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and they don't seem interested in bringing her back. Money will always cause problems in a marriage. Now, they say he's been seen with some dancers, but now what happened? Steve Harvey hooked him up. Now they're divorcing. If I had given a gift, I'd be like, I want my gift back. Yeah, I'm petty. I'm like, I want my gift back. Now y'all done broke up. Really, no amount of counseling could save it. Cynthia Bailey, there. Let's remember the legendary actress Angela Lansbury. I knew her most from the CBS show Murder, She Wrote, where she played a murder mystery writer. I love good mysteries, and she did the show for many years, and she never won an Emmy. Every year she was nominated, every year she didn't win. She was incredible in that role. She was 96, about to be 97. She was known so much more than this. Broadway, movies. She got an honorary Oscar. I remember watching her in an interview that she did, and she said, didn't have the pretty face, but I'm an actress. I thought that was so stunning because there was a movie that she was in and she had to play someone's mom. And the guy that she's playing his mom, he was only 3 years younger than her. But that's how they had it cast in the movie. Like, well, I'm playing your mom now. Forget in real life that we're kind of like the same age. But it just shows you just how that happens. But Angela Lansbury, a stunning actress, and what a life to live to be 96. We are about to hear news of a baby from Neo. It's coming. So there was some baby, or the baby could be here. He's trying to shut up his estranged wife. Judge says no, let her talk, give her money, give her that house. But this is not a good time for Neo, and I hope that he gets it together because he's a nice guy, love his music. But this is very, very messy. Mariah Carey, they call her the Queen of Christmas. She's got a children's Christmas book coming out entitled The Christmas Princess. This Friday at the movie, Halloween Ends. Now, this is going to be the end of the Halloween movies. Jamie Lee Curtis is back. It's not only going to be in movie theaters, but it's going to be streaming on the Peacock Network. And they said the movie probably will bring in about $50 million. Rapper Cardi B, I don't know when we're going to get new music from her, but she just turned 30 in a super fabulous party. The party was so fabulous that Jamie Foxx couldn't get in. That's right, the Jamie Foxx, Oscar winner Jamie Foxx. He said, that's all right, it's too crowded in there anyway. But Cardi B had a spectacular party. She was with her husband, Offset. The Migos are gone because they said the Offset was messing with Quavo's girlfriend, the rapper Saweetie. Toya had to get me up to date on all of this, but I'm from the school of Cardi, 30th birthday. Welcome to Club 30. When are we going to get some new music? Back in 1993, there was a groundbreaking Asian American movie called The Joy Luck Club. It was about mothers and daughters, and it was really an excellent movie. If you are a fan of the Joy Luck Club, get ready for the Joy Luck Club 2. The mothers are now grandmothers. The daughters are now mothers and their children. And this is hopefully going to be coming to theaters next year. Tom Cruise seems to do everything. He does his own stunts, Mission Impossible, of course, Maverick, Top Gun. Well, now Tom Cruise is going into space because his next movie is going to be a space movie, and Tom Cruise is going to be the first civilian to do a spacewalk outside in space for his new movie. Let's talk actor Jonathan Majors. We know him from Lovecraft Country. We know him from The Harder They Fall. He's got 3 big projects coming up. A movie, Devotion, about naval aviators. He's going to be the villain in Creed with Michael B. Jordan. And he's going to be the new super villain in the Marvel movie, and Ant-Man and the Wasp. He's going to play Kang the Conqueror. There's a lot to get out. Kang the Conqueror. Anywho, Jonathan Majors is on the cover of Men's Health and Inside. Fascinating how he got his body to be where it is right now because he's playing all of these amazing characters. But that issue of Men's Health, Jonathan Majors, is on newsstands. Now, speaking of amazing bodies, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson sat down on Good Morning America this morning because, his movie Black Adam comes out. And he says that is all him. He said that suit was so tight on his body, but he says that's all him. He says this is a movie he's been trying to get made for a long time. He said when he first got into Hollywood, because he was coming out of wrestling, stop talking about wrestling. Don't call yourself The Rock. He said, I'm going to do this journey the way I want to do this journey. But The Rock, Black Adam, Pierce Brosnan, Aldous Hodge, Viola Davis, Black Adam. It opens in theaters on the 21st of this month. Spider-Man fans, get ready. Spider-Man 4 They say it's coming out July 12th, 2024. And yesterday I was talking about Lizzo. She's on the cover of Vogue magazine looking amazing. Get ready for Love Lizzo. It's a new documentary that's coming out just in time for Thanksgiving. I think it's Thanksgiving Day, November 24th, but it's coming on HBO Max, a new documentary about Lizzo, which should be good. I do a podcast, Patty and the Millennials and me and the crew. I'm the baby boomer. There's Millennials, Gen X, men, women. I had overheard this conversation. Someone said about crime in cities and maybe if, news services or news outlets, if they didn't report it so much, the crime would go down. Of course, I was like, really? It led to the discussion about the responsibility of the news media in reporting the crime. I live in a big city. Unfortunately, Philadelphia, every day we got to wake up and there's a new murder, and it's getting younger and younger and younger. I think parents got to step up. I don't think we got to keep looking for this politician or that person to save what's happening in our communities, because as families, we have to come back together. Families, parents, I don't care if you're not with that partner. If you're a parent or you're a guardian, you're in charge of someone, a kid's life, you got to be present. You must be present and know what's going on in your child's life. I am not from the school of me and my kid are going to be friends. He said to me, he was little, he was like, Mommy, you're not my friend. I'm not here to be your friend. I'm your mother. I'm not here to be your friend. I said, check this out. I'm never going to be your friend. How about that? I said, and you'll get over it. And when you turn around and you have children, I'm sure you'll say the same thing to your kids. As a parent, you must be responsible. The crime rate, they're so young. 13-year-olds getting shot in the head. And someone said it was a stray bullet. No, it wasn't. Kids are getting executed. You got to know what's going on, who their friends are, what they're doing, all of that. Well, it's my life in privacy. Not if you live in my house, you don't. I don't even want to hear that because it's my house. We got to know. And I just think the breakdown of the family, when we think about what's happening in not only cities like Philadelphia, but all over, where crime is rampant, and what is happening with our youth. What is it? In mental health, there's so many kids traumatized. Mental health is important, and mental health is serious. I say all of that to say, we had the conversation. I invite you to check it out. We're on SoundCloud, Spotify, Pandora, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio Podcasts. It's Patty and the Millennials, where we come together and we have the discussion even when we don't agree. Conversation is a must. I say that all the time. People will get into their feelings, and I was like, can you calm down? It's okay. It's okay to agree to disagree. It's good. It's okay. The conversation is a must. We had 3 cops shot in Philly. That's how this day started for me, like hearing this news. It's too much violence. I'll be back to being silly tomorrow. I know some people are like, I don't like it when you get serious, Patty. I can't stand it. Well, sometimes life, it gets in. Thanks so much for joining me. Leave a comment, give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. You never want to miss nothing because, I got a bunch of stuff every single day. I'm Patty Jackson. Thanks for joining me. I'm your auntie of pop culture.